Yeah, now it is going fine.
Okay, welcome Power Bottoms back to our stream. We are here and ready to party.
I think I think I have been spoken for without my consent.
You always need
Alrighty.
consent.
So it's been a while since we have streamed. It's been a couple weeks just because we've all been busy with life. It
Or
looks
lack
like
thereof.
yeah, exactly. So it actually looks like video-wise we're kind of a little bit better, but not really. There was an update. I can't remember if it was OBS or Discord that helped optimize older video cards. But still, it's not good.
Purr.
True.
Okay.
Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty.
We good? The kitties have been petted?
The
No,
kitties have
she's
never
just
been
sitting
petted
there.
enough.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, have they?
Alright, so when we last played, what was it, 3 weeks ago now? Yeah, it was a while. We left at a point of high drama. The crew had tracked down the Stone of Galore to a group of cultists who were trying to pass it off to devils, who were going to fly it off to who knows where. With the help of... Oh, Rozzy, what is your character's name?
Call me V.
Viel.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
And you took them to the windmill where the handoff was going to be taking place.
Mhm.
After nearly being killed by these cultists. Once you were there, you interrupted the handoff and basically just started throwing around globs of goo. Viel pinned one of the cultists to a wall with a glob of glue from a wand.
How I do.
And then Rodrigo used her thorn whip to remove the Stone of Galore from the cultist's hand and clatters the floor where Warren pounced on it. So Warren is currently the one holding the stone that's caused all this drama over the last few weeks. Droomstick is putting sharp metal objects into the other cultists right in front of him.
Yep.
And the final action last week was when Lestar convinced one of the devils that it was also glued to the wall. So it's just kind of bug on a windshield over there, doing its thing. So I am going to move this window over here so I can actually see my stats.
Yep. Just a quick question. We're all at level 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm assuming the overlay is wrong.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to make
It
sure
always
because
is?
I don't remember because it says level 4 on my character, so I just wanted to double check.
Yeah. I think you were actually missing the week we leveled up to 4.
Okay, yep, and you told me to do that.
Yeah, you had all your choices made ahead of time, so it was no big deal. So yeah, we had finished off the combat order with the stone in Warren's hand, and well, you get to act first this turn.
Okay. Is there a creature or a devil or anything near me still?
Well, you're kind of in the back of the group, so you've got some space between you and any of the either of the cultists or the devils. One of the cultists is fighting Droomstick, the Minotaur, in hand-to-hand combat. One of the devils is assisting him. We also have the devil on the wall and the woman that you gooped to the wall.
Okay. So are the other bad guys occupied then?
Everybody seems to be busy at the moment, yeah.
Hmm.
Or stuck.
Yeah, Yeah, because pretty much everything I have is like area of effect stuff. I mean, I can magic missile like the devil guy, or I could just try to talk to the person who's stuck to the wall.
You can actually do both. Talking is a free action. Much like crying.
What if I use charm person?
Well, charm person was going to make them friendly towards you. They would have, because there's a combat scenario, they do get a bit of a bonus on their saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
But if that works, you get to, they'll be friendly-ish.
Okay. Since everyone else is occupied and you're dead, correct?
Well,
not
busy at least. Yeah, the devil hasn't taken too much damage yet, but it's got a broomstick in his face.
I'm gonna try to charm person on the goopy girl on the wall.
Okay. What's your saving throw DC?
The goopy person.
My spell save DC, you said?
Yes.
14.
Okay. Well, a 5 is not going to cut it.
Okay.
So, you cast your spell, and she just looks over. She's like, "Hi. I remember you."
Hi. Which one of you killed my boyfriend?
Oh, Sefin did that. And she just kind of like points her head over to the other guy who's fighting Droomstick.
Okay.
We were told
why?
to. I didn't want to. It's what the Castle Lanners told us to do.
Oh. Okay. Any idea why?
Oh, you know how they are. They don't tell us why we do things.
What is the stone?
That's where we're going to end your turn and move on to Droomstick.
Yay. Alright, so I'm seriously at, like, the guy... yeah. Wow, let me try that again. I'm on top of, like, the guy who's, like, basically... I hurt him really badly. Like, he's...
Yeah, he's messed up pretty good. He's right in front of you, and then there's also a devil in play right in front of you.
Okay.
These devils are like, maybe like 4 foot high winged devils with a trident kind of weapon.
I'm trying to bait because I want to go after the devil because he seems like more of a threat, but I don't want to just leave this dude here. But I also kind of don't want to kill him, if that makes sense.
Oh, just kill him.
And just kill him. All right, why not? Sure. All right. So I'm just gonna be like, fuck it. I'm just gonna attack the guy underneath me, with one of my hits.
Okay.
And I'll just do that as a normal. What am I fucking doing? A normal roll.
I rarely know what.
Yeah, I know, Kevin. I know. 16. Does that hit?
Absolutely.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right. Sorry. Give me a
Savage. Savage.
So savage. Let's see. 1d6. Nick, wake up. You know what a d6 is. There we go. Oh, shit.
Do you really?
Yeah.
They're the square ones.
I know. Yeah, one of the ones I lost. 10.
Okay. He crumples to the ground with that last. That's the second time I think you hit him. And he is done.
Nice.
Dead?
Dying.
All right. I'm gonna
Does
turn
he
my
turn
attention.
into goop?
I'm now gonna turn my attention to the demon, or whatever
Devil.
it is. Devil. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. And what is that? Oh, nice. I'm gonna do a. Is he the only one, or how many devils are there in the room?
Well, the one devil's pinned against the wall and is going to be stuck there as long as Lestara's spell holds.
Okay. Does the devil have any weapons in the one in front of me?
It's got a trident.
A trident? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a disarming attack.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Yes. So let's do that. I'm assuming I use a superiority dice at that one, right?
Well, you use the superiority die after you hit, but yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, if you miss, you don't waste it.
15.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. Okay, excellent. Alright, and let's see. I will do that, a superiority die. And we're gonna do add to damage. So that will be 1d8 plus 1d6. Where are you? Where's my d8? There it is. That is going to be a 12 plus 4, 16.
16 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And now he's going to have to make a strength DC 14. See if he's disarmed or not.
Alright. That trident goes flying.
Haha.
Now, you the damage you did to that guy was a lot less than you expected it to do.
Okay.
His skin seemed to resist your axe going through it a bit more than normal. So
that kind of just hits me as I'm going into the devil. Am I getting that right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a devil.
Devil. And I'm just like, wait a minute. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, so... Do you have anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm assuming looking over at something is...
Absolutely free action.
free action. Do I notice anything... do I notice anything odd about the man on the ground? The one that I just kind of...
Not really. He attacked you, and he paid for it.
And that was the one that it weirdly didn't go into his skin correctly?
No. It was the devil. The devil's got damage resistance.
Oh, the devil. Oh, I thought you meant like the dude. I'm like, wait a minute.
No. The dude is just a former dude. He's dead.
Okay,
so on his way to dead.
Okay, so that the devil in front of me. Okay, can I figure out what kind of damage resistance he has from that, or
no? It's damage resistance to non-magical weapon.
Okay. Oh, that puts me in a pickle.
Yeah.
And okay. That's probably not. I don't know.
Well, it puts him in a pickle too because you got rid of his weapon.
Okay. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
So that basically allows me to do a double attack on him again, right?
You get one more attack.
One
you don't
more
get
attack.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm getting greedy here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Your second attack is from a bonus action.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna hit. 8.
8 will not hit.
Oh, sad.
Okay. So action surge is spent.
I'm just gonna say, damn it, as I fucking miss.
And then you should be out of actions?
I'm out of actions, yes.
Okay. It's going to... It's going to go to Bite Drumstick. And I assume an 11 doesn't hit?
11 does not hit.
Okay. And then it is going to shoot a tail spine at Warren. One of the spikes on his tail just like kind of flicks and goes darting off towards Warren and hits him solidly for 4 points of damage.
Okay.
4 points of piercing damage and 3 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, its blood ignites as it hits your skin.
Stings a little.
Yep.
But I've had worse.
And Blaze.
Oh, wait, my turn?
Yes.
Yay. There's my turn. Sorry, I have like my iPad going right here. Really interesting stuff this week. So...
Tablets are great for character sheets.
They are.
Yeah, it's kind of really nice.
That's why I got mine.
Where are you at for... How bad does Warren look right now?
That didn't really hurt me
Okay.
that much.
That was the first time you were hit, correct?
Yeah, I am actually pretty beefy.
Okay.
I'm barely weaker than Droomstick, actually, as far as HP goes.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you can say I'm kind of strong.
Warren's
So-
stats are not normal for a rogue.
No, they really aren't.
Look, I don't know what I'm doing, okay?
It's
I
working.
just
It
made
is.
just as a rogue, you're kind of like, I'm just winging it, you know?
So we have the devil that Nick's dealing with. Is there any other one, or is that just the one that's left? Besides the other one that's pinned on the wall.
There's the one that's pinned on the wall, the devil that's fighting Droomstick, and the cultist pinned to the wall with actual glue.
Alright. Where did that go? I'm going to use Guiding Bolt on the one that's closest to Droomstick.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Where's my... This is a D20, not a D12.
Oh my god, yes.
Jesus, Jess. I'm scared if you play PAX at, D&D at PAX by yourself.
21.
21, that will hit.
And then it's 5d6?
Did you cast? Yes, it should be 5d6.
Yes, I actually have 5d6.
Yeah, you chuck a spear of moonlight right at him.
Oh, give me a second to count this.
Ooh. Oh my
10,
god.
15, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay. So that spear of moonlight hits him dead center mass, and he just turns to blown up against the wall. Done. Yeah, he doesn't even have a chance to shriek out in pain as
Oh
he's
my
sent
God.
hurtling back towards the nine hells.
I just vaporized that bitch.
Yeah. You didn't destroy him though. He goes back to the nine hells and gets to start this all over again. Okay. Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So, Rodrigo, when your turn begins, all of the enemy combatants are off the wall. Or dead.
Okay. Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, so Warren has the stone, right?
Yes, he does.
And then everyone's stuck to the wall. I mean,
It's a true party.
I guess I'll try to talk to one of them and ask what Razi was asking. Like, what the heck is with the stone?
The woman kind of shakes her gaze away from Vielle. I think we're supposed to kill you.
Well, that's
Yeah.
kinda rude.
Yeah, definitely supposed to kill you.
How's that working out for you?
Honestly.
In
I
a
think you're having
bad
some trouble.
day.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you kind of failed on that.
Yeah, well.
Sucks to suck.
You should just give up.
I mean, your choices are either
Yeah,
death.
I can't
or-
even really surrender. I'm stuck to the wall.
Yeah, I mean, hey, goop's better than death, I guess.
Yeah.
You got daddy's goopies on you.
No, Nick, just no.
I'm sorry.
Um.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Listen, I'm deprived. Okay.
So, Rodrigo, anything else you would like to do here?
No, there's nothing I can do.
Well, the devil's only. You don't know why the devil's stuck to the wall. You're familiar enough with the charm spell to know that if you attack the cultist, that'll break this, and whatever control Vial has would end.
Okay. So should I not attack her? Do I want that thing off the wall? I don't think it... Do we not want the spell to break, or do we want the spell to break?
We
If you attack the
Don't want
Let's
cultist,
get what we want
that
to
would
know
break
here.
the charm spell. But Lestara's spell, you have no idea how that one works.
Okay. I'll just pass for now, because I don't... I'll let
Okay.
someone else ask the important
Alright.
questions.
Warren. Actually, not
Okay.
Warren. Hang on.
No? Okay.
The cultist stuck to the wall.
Big fluff.
Oh, yes, that is the third and final kitty.
Oh my god, big fluff.
The woman that you've stuck to the wall, Cephia. You're not going to let them kill me, are you?
No.
Good.
So what's the
Warren,
spell?
now it's your turn.
Okay. So I take a moment to look at the stone that I've got, and I'm gonna slip it into one of my secure pouches.
Okay.
And then I do not know what is going on with this devil. It's sort of just pressing itself up against the wall. But I am not gonna let that opportunity go, so I am lunging at it with the rapier and going for center mass.
Fair enough.
Okay, so if I can refresh myself on +5. That is... No, that's an 8.
Okay. An 8 will miss. Anything else going on for your turn?
I don't think I have anything else to do.
Okay. Lestara,
Yo.
you know how your spell works. It's getting trapped and suffocated under this goo, so it's going to take d6 points of psychic damage. Yeah,
D6, right?
correct.
And that is a 6.
Okay. So it's odd because you can see the cracks tearing off at its flesh and it's starting to bleed and ooze, but there's really nothing doing it. It's all in its head. Now, what would you like to do now? That doesn't cost you any action whatsoever.
Oh, that didn't touch me. Nothing? Nice.
Nope.
Give it a kiss.
No, as long as you concentrate on that spell, it's going to keep happening, unless it can figure out that it's not actually stuck.
Can I make it, walk out the window?
You can't actually change the enchantment once it starts,
Oh, okay.
and it flies.
Give it a big old kiss.
Spider kiss.
No, Nick.
We know you want to kiss the devil.
Yeah, I kind of want to kill it.
You can blast it with another spell if you want.
Kissing spell.
Let's use Witch Bolt.
Okay. So that requires an attack roll?
So D20.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
13.
That'll hit.
Nice.
No.
So
And then it
oh,
takes
also-
2.
don't forget to roll a d20 to see if your spell surges.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah,
No.
we forgot your chaos surge last time.
Okay.
Not again. Never again.
It is a 4.
Okay, so there's no surge.
I don't want to lose my precious hair again.
Yeah.
You want to what?
I said I don't want to lose my precious hair again.
Oh.
That was an adventure.
Roll the lightning damage for that witch bolt. I believe it's a d12.
Yeah. 2 of them, right?
If you cast it as a level 2 spell, yes, it would be 2d12.
Oh, okay.
And Viel, you're up next.
Oh, that's a 5.
Okay.
Large
Wait, do I roll
crash,
the
sorry.
same?
What did Scoop do?
I think it was Derek.
Oh,
Derek.
Derek.
There we go.
Oh, right now?
yes. So yeah, what Lestora has done is just basically throwing a purple bolt of lightning that's arcing from her fingertips, full Palpatine style, to blast
didn't
this
blow us up.
devil again. No. It's just still arcing into that devil. So he's got a real world of hurt happening next turn.
Not very happy.
Alright, so I'm gonna continue my chat. The stone, what is it? What does it do?
It's the key to the embezzled treasure of Lord Neverember. 500,000 gold pieces.
Where is it located? This gold.
The stone knows.
How does it show you where to go?
I don't know. I didn't have it long enough to find out.
Is there any other pertinent information that I need to know?
That sounds very final.
No, sweetie!
No, what? No,
We're biffles!
why would you say that?
Hey, that's up to you if you've got questions to ask.
I don't really. Does talking take up my turn?
Not really.
Can I magic missile the other guy who's down? And then smile at her?
Oh, certainly. Yeah, that will end any possibility of him making death saves.
Good.
So yeah, you just chuck the. What do your magic missiles look like?
Wasp stingers.
Okay, so these wasp stingers fly from your fingertips, and like each one punches into his chest.
That's
Each
for killing my
one,
bae.
each one causes 2 failed death saves, so he's dead twice over.
See you later, bye.
And that will end your turn. Droomstick.
Oh yeah.
Now you just saw the guy at your feet get executed.
Indeed. So, trying to think. So we only have that person, like these two against the wall, the devil and
The devil who's looking about ready to escape to the Nine Hells, and the cultist in Goop who's just having her life flash before her eyes after a conversation with Vale.
I don't like the idea of that devil going anywhere except into my blades, so I want to go I want to actually horn him.
What even are you?
I can't, well, I'm not gay, but like I am though, but like
Are you like a paladin?
Oh,
Like,
I'm
what
a
are
fighter,
you?
sorry.
Okay.
I didn't know what you were asking. You had to be a little bit more specific.
What are you?
I know you've
Yeah.
got like hoof feet or something, but
Yeah,
beyond
he's
that,
a minotaur.
like- yeah, okay. Whatever. Thanks, Pan.
So
Okay. Yeah, so
you're gonna throw horns into the devil?
yeah. I'm just gonna go for it because I see that everyone else is kind of just like centered on her, so I'm just like, I
Sure.
might as well. So,
All right. Make the attack roll.
all right. Oh, nice. That is going to be base. It was 19, so it's gonna hit. I'm
That'll hit.
assuming. Okay, nice. Let's see. Horns.
19 on die doesn't hit. You done fucked up.
Wait. Oh, okay. You were saying if it doesn't hit, if 19. I thought you
Right,
said
right.
19 doesn't hit. You done. I thought you were actually saying that I had done fucked up. I was was very confused. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading the things like I have different things like hammering horns.
Yeah, it's D6 plus strength for damage.
Yeah, but I really can't shove him because he's against the wall. So.
Correct.
So I'm just gonna do that. Let's see. Okay, 1d6 plus 4, so normal attack. That's gonna be a 5.
Okay, and it'll do half of that.
Yeah.
Alright, so he kind of just gives you this look. He's like, "Really? Was that necessary?"
Well, okay, but you gave me I got a love bite, so you know.
Yeah. Blaze,
Give me a kiss.
you're up.
No! I'm gonna punch you.
Spider punch, spider kiss.
Oh, spider punch, spider kiss.
Goes from there to a tiger uppercut.
Yeah.
Alright,
Broomstick
so-
uppercut.
now we just have this lady and then this other devil.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the devil.
Okay.
That sounds weird to say. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the devil! Sorry.
So yeah, give me a attack roll. You'd have no idea where that die landed, dude.
It just sounded like it just went to another dimension.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't exist anymore.
I got it. Let me try that again.
Sure,
I rolled.
Oh,
Well, it's an
Rossi.
18 plus 5.
that'll hit.
And then it's a D10.
D10 for damage.
It's a D10. Yes. 9.
Alright. So yeah, once again, you hit this guy with a slightly smaller moonbeam, but with the similar result. He's blasted to ash and gone.
Yes!
And all that leaves is a woman who's starting to look very frightened, even with this charm spell on. So we're going to drop out of initiative order right now and let you guys do this however you see fit.
Burning hand sounds good.
Wait, are we gonna kill her or are we gonna keep her?
I mean,
How
as long
long-
as we terminate her at the end, we can keep her.
How long is this goop gonna last for?
About an hour,
That's an excellent question.
I think.
Okay.
Can we get her out of it, or do we have to wait the hour?
Do we want to?
Viel, you know how to end the goop.
I do. Let me read.
Yeah,
Anyone have
I'm not-
alcohol? We can dissolve it, but she deserves to be punished. She murdered many innocent people. And if she gets free, she's going to tell some very powerful people to come our way.
Do you drop their names?
Copernicus, or whatever the hell their name is.
Castellaners.
Copernicus.
Close enough.
Oh god, Copernicus is coming after us.
But you can dissolve it with oil of the etherealness, which seems fake, universal solvent, or alcohol. But it has to be a pint or more, specifically.
Yeah. So you need something strong alcohol, vodka or rum, something at least that strong.
Listerine.
Listerine.
Good lord.
Sounds fake, but okay.
Yeah. Sunlight would do. Direct sunlight would also do it.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems kind of lame to even think about using that during like a daylight battle.
Would my light spell technically work? No.
No. Actual
Okay.
sunlight.
Oh, wow.
Gotta get those UV rays, am I right?
Yeah.
Wait, so we want to set her free?
Or you could just take a short rest. I mean, we got an hour.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, we don't want to leave her here.
We don't want to leave her alive in general, but...
There's proper procedures for dealing with assassins and criminals, and knifing them while they're glued to the wall. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know if we need to do that.
It's a perfect like setup. I mean, they can't move, they can't defend themselves. So sure, a knife is the easiest way to solve this. Or better yet, one of my axes. You know,
Or fire.
This is not the kind of crime that needs a, trial.
I don't know if the city watch would agree with that.
Well, the city watch isn't here, so they don't know.
yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if anything, if they question us, I'll just flex and say, hey, we are doing a service, so. And they'd probably agree, and they'd be like, okay, awesome, cool, and then they go on their way.
All right.
What
Well,
do we
look, he's
ignore
not
when
going
we-
anywhere for an hour. Let's worry about that later. The one guy's already dead, so I guess he's not a concern. I'm going to take out the stone.
Mhm.
Let's see what we've got here, and we'll worry about her later. So I'm going to just take a look at it and investigate it or whatever.
Okay. As you look into the stone, it starts looking back at you with all three eyes.
Oh God.
Hello, Warren Woodbrook. Greetings. You just hear this voice in your head.
No.
Good evening.
What can I do to help you?
Well, I don't know. What can you do to help us?
I know many things, many secrets.
Should probably turn off my flashlight.
Is this like the OnStar stone?
She's in the
Some would call it the Google MacGuffin.
Google MacGuffin, how can I help you?
So, okay, we gather that you can lead us to a treasure.
Yes, that is one of many things.
Well, that sounds like a good place to start.
The treasure is located in the sewers of Waterdeep.
Of course.
Not even surprised.
And how might we go about reaching this treasure?
You would have to. We would it would take about an hour to travel there, and then you would need the 3 keys to open the vault.
Ah, okay. Where can we find these 3 keys?
I don't specifically know where they are, but I can tell you what they are.
Alright. Shoot.
You will need a silvered warhammer, a gem valued approximately 1,000 gold pieces, and a gift from a queen. Now, for the rest of you, you hear none of this. All you see is kind of like Warren staring at this stone and silence.
I'm gonna
So
go.
we don't even hear Warren talk back.
No. He's kind of dropped still for this moment in the conversation.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm just gonna like peek at the stone in his hands. Like, you know what I mean? Just like the creepy kind of like.
Like what you
Right,
want.
right. Yeah, Warren, you notice her. Like, you're not oblivious to what's going on around you. So, Blaze is invading your personal space.
I'll just sidestep a little bit and just give me 1 second with this thing. Just one sec.
Gonna look very disappointed.
I'm gonna come over because I wasn't paying attention to any of that, and I'm just gonna kind of come up behind him and like forcefully put my hand down on his shoulder, and be like, "Hey, bud, what's going on?"
Blaze, your magic aura sight. You still have that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This thing is burning pretty bright,
I figured.
and if you take a time to look at it, it's not a type of magic you're familiar with. It doesn't really align with one of the schools of magic. It just is magic.
Like Falcor.
Except
Okay.
it not.
So when it says a silvered warhammer, am I to understand that means a warhammer that is plated in silver, or is that a specific type of thing?
No, it's a warhammer where the business end is made of mostly silver.
Okay. I'm going to ask it then.
Other than material, it's a mundane weapon.
Okay. I'm going to ask it them. So a gem, it's worth 1,000 gold pieces. That has to be a single gem or several gems?
several may work.
May work.
I have not seen that tried.
Okay. And these 3 keys are absolutely the only way that we can get at this thing?
There is no way to bypass the door without the keys that I know of.
That you know of?
I know many, many things, but I am not arrogant enough to claim I know every.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, I'm going to look up and address the party. Say, okay, I just had a little chat with it. It seems we have a bit of a scavenger hunt. We're gonna need a couple of things.
What's a couple of things?
We need a silvered warhammer. We need a gem or gems worth 1,000 gold pieces, and a gift from a queen, which sounds easy enough.
What kind of queen are we talking about here? Are we talking about royalty or?
Let me ask that. I'm gonna ask the stone.
Where's RuPaul?
Yeah. Does this queen need to be royalty? What are the specifics here?
Yes, a queen in the classic sense, a woman of royal birth who sits upon a throne.
I mean,
That could be a
Has
Queens?
sat upon a throne. What was that?
Do we know any queen?
Rosie.
Give me a history check.
I was gonna say.
Anyone can do that.
Oh, okay, cool.
And
Even
me?
if we're not.
Yeah.
What is my history?
17
Oh.
on die.
I got a 19.
I got a 1.
I got a 17. That's
21.
my -1.
I had a
I
negative
can't-
1. And I got. Yeah.
I got a 9.
I got a 24.
24.
Alright, Sky.
And Vial, what did you get?
21.
21. Okay.
21.
The ones of those of you who got above a 19. There's a queen who resides in Waterdeep. Laryl Silverhand, the Open Lord of Waterdeep, was many centuries ago a queen of the Northern Kingdom.
But she isn't currently.
No, not currently. Currently, she's the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Alright. Well,
Although, to be fair, if she wanted to, she could overthrow many small kingdoms.
Oh my god.
okay. So all we need is a gift from the Lord of Waterdeep. Great. Sure, we can handle that in an
Does it
afternoon.
have to be that queen?
Presumably any queen will do. I think that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head, unless anyone else knows any others.
Rosie, I'm
I mean,
so
you could
disappointed.
name the members of the royal family of faraway kingdoms and things like that, but
Might
the
be a
sword-
little bit out of our range.
on the Sword Coast, there's not really any monarchies.
Okay, well, how about we save that one for last, and let the other two seem pretty attainable. So,
This is a weird question. But in a sense, could a priestess be considered a queen? In a weird sense.
In a what?
I mean, they kind of do.
Do you have the religion skill?
No, I have a -1 in the religion skill.
Okay.
But I'm thinking specifically of the lady from the Moon Goddess Temple. I don't know if that would help me at all.
No, she never referred to herself as a queen.
I just wonder if there was some kind, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Technical
well, the stone
equivalency
did
there.
say it had to be royalty.
Hmm.
So, unless the priest was also royalty, I don't know. We can bargain with the door. But in any case, the Warhammer and the gem seem a little bit more doable. I'm going to assume we can just go to a store somewhere and find a silvered Warhammer that's not, like, impossible in Waterdeep, and I would hope.
Of the 3 items, that's by far the easiest to attain.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a armor smith just down the street from Trollskull Manor.
Togar?
Not Togar.
Oh.
Togar is an evening star about 3,000 miles away.
Okay, well that seems like a good place to start. So gems worth 1,000 gold pieces. A gem or gems.
Question
depending on how the
about
stone
this,
feels.
Warren. Did they
Yeah.
did they mention that we'd be getting these items back, or
I guess I'll just turn to the stone. Are we giving
Spending
these
all
things
this
up, or
money.
can we keep them?
The keys are not consumed. You will need them to exit the vault.
so we do keep them afterwards? I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're gonna need to keep them. I think we better not let them out of our hands.
Because we kind of do have something, I think, right?
We have some gems that were accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally pilfered off of the one of those bodies in the attack, and as far as I know, Blaze still had them. They're shiny.
Well,
We have not gotten them
pilfered?
appraised.
I
We
mean,
don't
recall-
actually know how much they're worth.
Do you recall where they were from?
One of the guys that was nuked in the fireball, we ended up with a sack of gems.
I
from one
remember
of them.
that. Did-
Yeah.
Did we not?
We
get
haven't.
We got one from Orc Lady, didn't we?
Yeah, we
You got
used
you
that
got
though.
1,000. Well, did we actually get a gem? I remember you just got a purse of 1,000 gold. which
It
you
was
refused
a
to tell me
gem,
where it
Yeah.
I
came
think, worth 1,000.
Yager gave you gold trade bars.
Oh, they were trade bars. I'm sorry. I was
Right.
like, wait a minute.
Because we were going to use that to fix up the cafe, but you refused to tell me anything, so I had to eyewash that. But yeah, we do have those gems.
Okay.
We can get them appraised. That's a start, at least, even if they're not worth 1,000.
So, question: after all these items are gathered, did they say how far we'd have to trek to open the door?
They say it's about an hour, so probably an hour there and then an hour back.
To where?
Somewhere in the sewers.
Oh, that's not that bad considering we have an entrance right underneath.
Yeah, it seems we end up in the sewers every other day, so, you know,
That's gross.
that's just how it goes sometimes.
That's what the smell is.
It's like it's calling
Let's
to
bring some
us.
pizza.
Oh, stop. That just may be my hair because it gets wet like that sometimes.
Have you tried moose?
He's a minotaur, not a moose.
Wrong species.
Okay,
Warren,
well,
Warren Woodbrook, it would be ill-advised to let me leave your possession.
oh, don't worry. I don't plan to allow you to go anywhere. I think you'll be safe in the pouch right here.
We can
Are
do
you
great
saying that
things
out loud?
together. I
Oh,
can give
no.
you everything you've desired.
That's ominous.
You desire vengeance, correct?
Oh,
Vengeance for your father?
Oh shit.
I shouldn't laugh, but Kevin's voice.
I can help you achieve what you desire.
Can you go like this?
Well, one thing at a time.
Only took 20 seconds.
Let's worry about the treasure for now.
I can show you the Xanathar's lair where you can get your revenge.
Well, perhaps we can draw a map later.
there you go.
Really? He seems like such a good old boy. Anyway, I don't know this.
So I'm going to bid it farewell for now. Thank it for its help. Tuck it right back into my pouch, and I'm going to turn back to the party.
Nothing
So
going on here.
I guess we're not in a particular hurry to get these items. I don't know if we can do it in the middle of the night, anyways.
Should we? How long has passed? Should we tie her up in a bedroll or something?
I think we have time to knock her out and drag her to the guards. I don't think we're in a rush here.
But no, is she gonna melt soon?
Well, you know, your charm lasts for about an hour.
Yeah, I don't think it's been an hour. But
And quite honestly, the conversation you've had involving her death has really strained the effectiveness of that charm pretty well anyway.
I'll try to go soothe her and make her feel better.
Give her kills in the head.
all right,
No,
well,
you were just following orders.
all right. Listen, I'm gonna.
Vial, roll deception.
Oh man.
17.
Okay. She's seeing a path to escape here somewhere in the future. So, yeah, she'll go along with this for now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Brush her
okay.
hair.
Oh, it's getting creepy.
I'm gonna ask, like, so what's the point of us keeping her?
Well, we don't want to keep her for too long. I'm thinking we should just dump her off with the guards and let them handle this. If we're in a slums district, how often, like, how easy is it to go out and find a guard patrol in this late at night?
You are in the field ward. Guard does not patrol here.
All right, we're gonna have to drag her out.
I could break her jaw and knock her out that way.
Has any?
Nobody heard of unnecessary force here. Nobody.
Hey, I was just sitting here debating bringing out my crossbow and putting a bolt between her eyes. Put the bitch out of her misery.
You know, I have two axes that I'm ready to get soaked, but you know.
Okay. Let's just get her out of this goop and get her back to the.
I have
to the
alcohol.
now. Great, let's do that. Drumstick, you can knock her out if you want. Just try not to break the jaw.
I can't make any promises. So.
So I'm gonna fumble in my robes for my alcohol, and I'm gonna bring my hands up to her neck and burning hands the shit out of her. Both hands, direct to her skin.
So you splash alcohol all over her, and then light her up.
I'm gonna be surprised, but I'll be like, "Oh, come on! I called first dibs."
Okie dokie. This happened.
So
Is she dead?
yeah. There's some screaming and then some dying, and then she's still stuck there because the alcohol didn't really dissolve much of the goop. But yeah, you're standing there in front of this woman you just executed with fire.
Oops.
Never done that before. Good luck on your quest. I'm gonna misty step away.
Okay.
I mean, do I have time to act? Do I have time to act here?
What would you like to do?
I have to draw my weapon. I mean, that was a murder right in front of us.
Oh, sure. You can draw your weapon.
Oh God.
And then she just literally teleports out of that spot.
Oh shit, that hurt.
We should leave.
Okay, wait a minute. Can anyone find her? She still knows we have the stone.
Okay.
How does Missing
How are you
Stone-
going to search for her?
That's what I'm asking. Can anyone?
How far are we from? Like, we're on the second floor of the building, right?
Uh-huh.
If I were to say, jump out a window, how far would I be falling?
15 to 20 feet.
Would I have to roll something to not get injured for that?
That would be a dexterity saving throw.
What's my dexterity look like?
Mm.
Pretty okay. Oh, I don't have anything in that one. Can I actually do acrobatics on that one? Or no, I'm sorry, not acrobatics. Yeah, that's acrobatics, right?
I mean, acrobatics is
Yes.
dexterity.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking jump out a window and see if she ended up going outside.
Yeah, expedious.
Yeah.
Just
I'm not gonna even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna fucking jump. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna.
Rozzy has a direct line.
So.
Give me a perception check when you get to the window.
Perception. That's gonna be a 16.
Okay. You don't spot her from there. basically what happened is she teleports away, she casts an enchantment to speed herself up, and she bolts.
I'm gonna like let out a frustrated snort. Cause I can't believe she got away. And I can't believe she got the
Yes.
first hit.
And she does know you have the stone. There's not much you can do about that.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, well, I guess we have to get out of here pretty quick then.
Okay.
Does that mean I have to take the stairs?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess that's up to you.
I guess if everyone else is doing it, I don't want to be okay. So I'm just gonna follow you guys.
Okay. When you leave, what's your plan from here?
Well, it's the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
That makes things a little bit difficult. But I'm thinking we should probably split up and handle each of these tasks. Maybe Droomstick can handle checking out seeing if he can buy a silvered warhammer. He seems like he might know his way around a warhammer.
Yeah.
Blazing.
Oh my god.
Blazing has the gems. We can at the very least get them appraised and see how much they're worth, so that we can see how close to 1,000 gold we are.
Okay.
That leaves a gift from a queen. So, is it possible for just a normal person to get an audience with the Open Lord? What is the protocol for doing that?
No, you just can't go up and ask for a meeting. You would need someone who's got some political power to
Oh, that dude.
ask you about that.
Yeah, we've got a couple of so I actually was going to ask about this because I have kept track, but we've gained. You've told us to keep track of the fact that we have 2 renown with the Lord's Alliance, and I don't know if that has any sort of mechanical use, or if those are something we can call in with someone. I know we know the rich noble guy. Warren knows Jalister Silvermane.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how we would if there's a mechanical thing where we use those.
Well,
or that's just a marker for us to remember.
Laryl Silverhand is functionally the head of the Lord's Alliance.
Right.
So yes, that could, those connections will get you a good chance of getting an audience with Laryl. It's also the money here has been embezzled from the city, so it is functionally the city's property that you're trying that is
right.
So they'd be actively interested in getting that returned. If you were to mention the gold, they would expect it to be returned because it's their property, and they would have an active interest in that.
Right. Okay, so I can, if I have a way to contact Jalister Silvermane, which I assume I can do.
Yeah, in the morning you'd be able to make contact.
Right. I assume we're gonna have to wait till the morning anyways for the doors to open up.
Yeah.
Then I can pursue that, and I guess Rodrigo can decide whether or not she wants to go after her prince and do that.
Prince.
And then Lestara can tag along with whoever.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's deal with Droomstick and the Warhammer first.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's, sorry, I zoned out for a couple seconds because I had extreme pain after coughing in my head. I don't know why.
Have you guys visited this smith before? I don't think you have.
I don't remember.
No, we have not.
Unless you guys did it without me, I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's called the Steam and Steel, and it's just a couple of doors down from the Troll Skull Manor.
Huh, they probably saw me book it past them that one time then.
Well, it's kind of tucked in a back alley, but yeah, it's like your back door is closer to their front door.
Okay.
And when you get there early in the morning, is anyone going with you?
Anyone want to come with, or am I going back?
I mean, I can go with
I'm
him
going
as long as it's going to be short enough that I can still do the thing with Jalister Silvermane, like if I'm waiting or whatever. But otherwise, I'm gonna.
I mean, if
Jalister.
you, I know that Lestara wanted to. I heard Lestara wanted to come with, but I mean, if you need to, I'd like you to prioritize that because that sounds like you know how to handle this more than anyone else here.
I'll come, cause you know the prince dude, last resort. If I don't have to talk to him, awesome.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you anything you want, Rodrigo.
So Droomstick, Rodrigo, Lestar, are you going along with that one?
Yeah, I'll go along with that one.
Okay. Blaze, you're off on your own to deal with the gems.
Yee.
Okay. So the three of you come up to the Steam and Steel, and it is at you can hear the hammer on anvil and the bellows of the forge from outside. When you get inside, there are two men working the forge. The man with the hammer is Fire Ganazi, and the man operating the bellows is a Water Ganazi. And it takes them a moment for them to recognize that you're here, and they look up and it's like, ah, good, customers, what can we do to help you? I am Avi, and this is my husband, Embrick.
Shit, what were we here for again?
The Warhammer?
A
thank
silver
you.
Yeah.
warhammer.
Embrick is the fire, Ganazi, Avi is water.
Air. All we need is Earth. And then we can make a
Yeah. When-
Fire Nations attack joke.
When they see you, Rodrigo, they do a double take. And it's like, oh, yes, we have welcome. You're welcome here.
Hello. Awesome work, guys. Doing great.
What can we do for you this fine day?
Are they talking to her, or are they talking
To you as a collective group.
Oh.
We're here to inquire about a Warhammer.
Silver-plated warhammer.
If you have any.
Oh. Well, that's not something we normally have, but we could craft one.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
I know this is a little sudden, but
How much would
we'd like
that
to know,
be?
like, it doesn't have to be anything special, but what are your price ranges on a silver plated Warhammer?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Well, the cost of materials is the hard part here. Silver's not the easiest metal to work with. But once we have the materials, we could forge that for you in an afternoon. Do you happen to have a silver trade bar? It's about 5 pounds.
Wait, 5. Oh, the weight of the bar is 5 pounds.
Right. It's like a 5-pound silver bar.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wait a minute, 5 pounds. That's no, okay.
I don't know British money. What's gold pieces?
I have gold bars. Can you do some like backwards transmutation or like?
No, the transmuter teleported away and ran.
We unfortunately do not have any silver bars on us. The only thing we have is gold bars.
Well, gold can be used to purchase other things.
Huh, wow, you make a good point.
Right.
Wow, who knew that gold could be used as a currency?
Where can we purchase the silver?
The normal price for a silver trade bar is roughly 100 gold. Prices vary depending on availability, but roughly 100 gold pieces. Now, do I recognize you? You're from the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We are a couple doors down, and we're inside the shop, so I obviously can't say, but it's like that big troll skull manor.
You've been the
place.
one renovating the manor.
Yeah, you could say that.
Wow.
It's perfect
you-
the way it is.
We were just talking about that manor house just the other day.
Oh, really? I'm curious what you have to say about it.
Well, we were looking for some place to host our wedding anniversary. It'll be our 5-year in a few weeks.
I'm like
That's so
it's still
cute.
kind of big and tough on the outside, but on the inside, I'm like, oh my fucking god! And I'm just like trying to hold that back. Just like
You just turn to the side and scream and then go back.
you're like, ah! And then I go back. It's like, oh, that is.
Was that a llama?
That's fucking adorable. We'll do it.
Well, I don't know about the condition of our place. Still needs a little bit of work, but I could say you're welcome to as neighbors to host that. Use our home as a venue.
If you can front the price for the gold bar, we'll craft the warhammer for you, and then we can discuss catering services.
This is so fucking excited. I'm so excited. Like, oh my god. Guys, like, I'm gonna turn the party. I'm like, guys, we need to get that money. We have that money. We need it now. Come on. Please, do this for me.
Yeah, you've got more than enough of that in Yagra's stash.
Yay.
We'll do it.
We'll do it.
Okay.
We'll do it.
As soon as we can get that bar, as soon as we can pay for the silver bar, we can get that crafted for you and have it in your hands. 2 mornings from now at the latest.
Amazing.
Shouldn't be a problem. And I'm like, oh my god. So.
Best day ever!
Oh my god.
We'll stop by shortly to discuss party plans.
Please, if you have any tips on any type of interior dealings, we would greatly appreciate too, because we don't know what we're doing.
You're right.
Don't tell them that.
We're bad at doing things, okay?
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
Then we've reached an accord here. We can, when you pay for the bar, we'll do the crafting. We'll talk about the party and catering at a convenient time.
Excellent.
Got it.
We will see you then.
Excellent. I've only been waiting to use these NPCs since the first week of the game.
Oh my god, I love them. They are my favorite. Don't ever let them go away. They're my favorite. Oh my god.
Yeah. Their Avi's mother-in-law never thought it would work out between a fire and water Ganazi. But
Why can't you be like your cousin? Your cousin went with a fire Ganazi.
so
You part of the
Blaze.
Italian mob. Hi.
No, Yagra's the Italian mob, remember?
Yeah, Nick wants to fuck the Italian mob. We know.
No, wait, what?
So Blaze, you're
Hi.
walking down the street with this pouch full of gems.
I'm trying to find a place that'll appraise them.
Mm-hmm. In the local neighborhood, there's no place that deals in gems or jewelry.
Of course not.
But I'm working under the assumption that you pay attention to shiny.
You cut out.
Oh, so I'm making the assumption that your character pays attention to shiny things.
Yes.
So, give me a history check to see where in the city you might have seen.
Come on, man. I have a -1 in history.
Same.
Right.
I rolled a fucking 0.
Okay.
Whoa.
So you're just
Okay.
walking the streets, like, where? No. No.
There's a shiny thing in that window, in that window.
Is that what's that? Oh, that's a window.
You find
There's
yourself
a cat on the street. I'm gonna pet it.
you find yourself halfway across town, and you walk past a familiar storefront with a large stuffed purple beholder in the window, and a sign hanging above it says "Old Zoblob Shop."
I'm gonna go in.
You step inside, and it is the most eclectic place
Holy
you've
shit.
ever seen. Every possible thing you can imagine is for sale here. If it's purple.
Ooh.
It's, clothing, furniture, hats, jewelry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just, paintings that are predominantly purple. And then, of course, this 10-foot wide stuffed beholder with its eye stalks kind of drooping over it and strapped to the ceiling with strings.
Better question, is the beholder purple?
Purple-ish, yes.
Okay.
And behind the counter is a gnome standing on a raised platform. So the counter's about his chest height, which is about 3 feet off 4 feet off the ground. So he's on a platform behind there, so he can more or less look you in the eye.
Oh.
And he is dressed in a purple suit.
Good.
With those with
If you're gonna say
a
pink, I was
pair
gonna
of
lose it.
John Lennon Coke bottle glasses. He's going to like, "Welcome to Zoblob Shop. How may I help you?"
Give me 2 seconds. I'm very distracted.
1, 2. How may I help you?
I'm gonna pull out the pouch of gems and be like, by any chance, can you appraise a bunch of gems for me to see how much they're worth?
Of course. I have a massive collection of amethyst.
Alright, I'm gonna put the bag of gems in front of
Okay.
him to manage the counter.
And we never really determined what kind of gems they were, but they are not amethyst.
Aw.
No.
It's like, these are worthless to me.
No, I mean in general.
Oh, to someone else?
Yes.
Oh. It's a slow day, I suppose. And he pulls out a jeweler's loop, which is lacquered in purple on the outside,
Beautiful.
and he gives them a thorough looking over and inspects each of the stones. There's about a dozen of them in there. And I say, well, these are pretty basic stones, even for non-purple stones. And if I were of the basic persuasion, I don't think I could do more than 100 for the entire bag.
We need 1,000, right? I'm not going crazy. Did I remember that right?
Yeah, you did. Yes.
Okay. Damn.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So we're only 100 then. Alright.
Best.
At best, yeah.
But I think they're
Wow.
worth it.
Oh, yes. I know. You only like purple. Ah!
How can you
hold on.
tell?
I might have something for you. I'm gonna reach into my tiny little, one of my little pouches, and I'm gonna go under the assumption I have some kind of purple stone in there, because why wouldn't I? And then I'm gonna hand it to him, and this is for your time.
So you're just going to give him a purple rock?
No, it's just
Or-
shiny. It's a shiny rock, if nothing else.
Okay. So roll me a d20. Tell me what you get.
When Prince comes back as an appraiser.
A 10.
10. Well, see, now this is still not worth very much.
No.
But I appreciate it, and it's hue.
It's what?
Hue. It's a fancy
Hue,
word
oh.
for color.
Oh. I don't know why that didn't
Mom,
process when you said it. I'm gonna put all the stones back in the bag. Be kind of sad, because we don't have enough. Here.
I am here and open every day should you find yourself in need for something of the correct color.
Like, you do have lots of shiny things in here.
Not
I'll
all of
definitely
them are
be back.
shiny. Many of them are matte.
But shiny. Shiny's the way to go.
That's a weird thing to focus on.
Shiny. It's gotta be shiny.
Uh-huh.
You just you repeat yourself like at least 8 times as you beat
I
the
don't,
shot.
I don't think we have any common ground here.
But shiny purple things.
Oh, shiny purple, of course.
Yes. Yes, exactly. It just has to also be shiny.
Huh. I guess.
This
Um,
goes
I
on
guess
for
it was
several
yeah.
hours.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah,
this back
well-
and forth probably continues to go on.
One thing you're certain of is that gnome and his senses have long been parted.
It's okay.
So, that's going to leave us with Warren.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, you're looking for Jalister Silvermane.
Yeah.
And he did give you information on how to contact him, and he mostly spends his time with the city guard. Now, that's the force that protects the city from external threats. The watch is internal, the guard is external. And that's another crosstown trip, but no major obstacles to overcome there. When you reach his, he'll have an office near the barracks. How do you present your case for a audience with Jalister?
You mean present my case to Jalister?
Well, you're gonna end up talking to an aide or someone like that first. So, to get a message to Jalister, to set up a meeting, etc.
I'm just going. I'm going to say that tell him that Jalister was a friend of my father, and I've done some work for Jalister before, and I have some information that I need to relay to him.
See, and that information is on the topic of
Some stolen possessions within the city that have some importance to the lords.
the Lords
Yes.
or the Lords Alliance.
I mean, the Lord's Alliance, I guess. Everyone, really.
Okay. Very well. Wait here. I will send your message along, and we should hear from someone shortly.
Thank you.
So you find yourself in a waiting room, and time passes. It's approaching lunch, and you're starting to just wonder if your message got to anyone. When Jalister arrives, and he's in full battlefield regalia at the moment. He had it appears that he was drilling troops at the time. Warren, my friend, my assistant says you have need.
Yes, sir. It's been a while since we've seen each other. We've run into a little bit of a predicament. I've been... Yeah, well, you remember how my father was killed in a scuffle with the Thieves Guild in the escalating violence that has been a problem all over the city of late. I've been investigating this rising tension, and I need to speak with the Open Lord.
Now that is a big ask. Laryl's time is exceedingly important.
I am well aware of that, which is why I came to you, because I don't know who else I would trust with this. But I can assure you, on my father's name, that if I can get an audience with her, I believe she will think it is worth her time.
Now, I'm not going to be able to go to her with a vague request. She's going to want specifics before we set up a meeting.
Okay, there's two things I want to
Now, at the moment, you and Jalister are alone in the room.
Right.
So you have privacy at the moment.
So I think Warren generally trusts him, but I think the first time that we met, I made a roll that there was some sort of something that happened between him and my father. Can I make an insight roll to see, I guess just how trustworthy I feel Alistair is at this point? I don't really know how else to...
Yeah, sure. Give me the insight roll.
Okay. What is my insight? Oh, that is... There we go. Another 3 plus 7, so 10.
Okay. He appears honest at the moment that a request without specifics is likely to be ignored, or at the very best given low priority.
Right.
Laryl does not have free time running the largest city on the Sword Coast. At least when Kalimshan's not looking, is a full-time job.
Okay, now my other question, we've run into a lot of problems with the City Watch, because obviously they don't want a bunch of amateurs nosing in on their duties. I don't know how much Warren knows about Laurel Silvermane, but you have mentioned that she's a big, powerful mage.
Silverhand.
Silverhand. How would I know how friendly she is towards the adventurers that are all over her city, presumably? Basically, I'm wondering if we go in there and I tell her I'm trying to do something for the city, if she's going to be like, stay out of our business, like the guards would.
Okay, so let's go with a history lesson, and this is all stuff that you know before you walk into the office here. Several years ago, I think I described the basic power structure of Waterdeep. You have the Open Lord, and then you have the Masked Lords. The Masked Lords are approximately 20 to 40 in number. Nobody knows who they are, but as a council, they vote on major matters of the city. So by keeping their identity secret, they try to keep things impartial and fair. No one can bribe them if they don't know who they are. Now, some of the Open Lords are the Masked Lords are really bad at keeping this secret. Everybody knows Mert the Moneylender is one of the Open Lords. Nobody really talks about it. Everybody knows. The other of them, most of the others, are a lot better at keeping the secret. As Open Lord, though, they walk. They're the one known face. And when Paragorn Paladin's son died in battle, the title of Open Lord was voted on and passed to Galt Neverember, Ranir's father. this was a bad choice. So he started embezzling money and was basically funneling as much of the resources he could to the nearby town of Neverwinter, where he had his power structure. The city eventually had enough of that, kicked him out. In which case, they kind of pressed Laryl to take up the title. She didn't really want it at first, but now that she has it, she's decided she's going to do a good job of it. And in general, most people think she's doing a great job as Open Lord. In no small part because you cannot threaten her. The goddess of magic has touched her personally, and she has a tremendous amount of arcane power on her own. So that's where she sits on things. Now, this money that's been embezzled, that's a huge sum of money. That's basically 10 years worth of taxes that are all sitting there unable to be accessed right now. So if she's able to retrieve that, she would most certainly be interested.
Right.
Did I answer the question in that?
Kind of. I know she wants to get the money. What I'm more worried about is me going in there and then her saying, "Oh, the City Watch will handle that," because that's what the City Watch does. Like,
no. This type of thing is not a City Watch issue. This is a Lord's issue.
So she would be accustomed to heroic adventurers going off doing quests, basically.
Oh yeah. She's thrown down with. She's a 700-year-old former Viking queen.
She's badass.
Yeah, with a capital B.
Okay. So if I'm gonna tell Jalester then, I'm gonna say some of the leads that we've come up with may possibly lead us directly to the embezzled money that she's been searching for. It's possible that it could be back within the city's possession within the week, but I need to speak to her.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. +2. So 9, so 11.
Okay. I can pass this information along. And do you have anything to corroborate your information? I believe you. But if I can have any kind of corroborating evidence, this can get fast-tracked. In your mind, don't tell them about me. Please. That would be ill-advised.
I'll tell him I'm afraid that I don't. But the information that I have I can only give to her. I'm sorry.
I understand. It's a complex subject, I'm sure. I will get her this message, and I'm confident you'll get a response quickly.
Thank you, sir.
Is there anything else you wanted to add?
I think that's everything that we need at the moment.
Okay. So, reconvening at Troll Skull Manor. The 5 of you are all in the same place once again.
Okay.
What's up? Oh my god. The people next door are...
I mean, they're not really
But
next
they're
door.
gonna make us our thing.
Yeah, so guys, we're gonna be planning
We're gonna be planning kind of a wedding.
Wedding anniversary
reception.
thing.
Yes, we're finally being friends with our neighbors. I didn't think it was
Great,
ever possible.
But they are making the Warhammer then.
Yes.
Yes.
They said it'd be ready in like 2 mornings.
Yep.
So,
we
2
just
days.
have to give them the payment, which, I mean, honestly, isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Alright, well that's a start. How are we doing on our gemstone?
We're about a tenth of the way there.
Alright, well that one's a problem.
I had a conversation with a man who really liked purple.
Great.
So
I'm just gonna like look off into the distance.
I'm gonna turn to you or say, so how did you make out?
Well, I talked to my father's commanding officer. He said that he believed I would get an audience. I'm not entirely sure. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see if we receive word by the time this Warhammer is done.
Because if not, we always have a backup plan.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There's a backup plan?
Oh yeah, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, use your influence. I mean, I wasn't there for any of this, but like, I'm assuming you had something to do with something.
Last resort. We'll wait.
Well, yeah, we've got 2 days before we need to go back to Prince Charming.
The last time she talked to Octavius, much furniture was destroyed.
Oh yeah, I heard that some guy rode a table out a window. That was pretty dope.
No, she talked
Great.
to him after that.
Did
With
she?
the griffin.
I wrote
And
on
us
his
finding the
griffin.
nipple.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
The nipple right.
The what? Excuse
The
me.
nimble right,
Oh,
Yeah.
nimble. The nipple.
which you did search with using a Nimrod.
The nipple, right?
I like the
Okay.
nipple, right?
So that just leaves the gems then. I have a question for the stone. Do we
Yes.
need 3 individual keys? Or can one thing count as 2 keys?
How so?
What if the gift from a queen was a gem worth 1,000 gold pieces?
Oh. It could very well qualify. I did not craft the enchantment, nor was I there while it was crafted. But it appears to be fashioned in a literal sense.
So we just need, it's not 3 physical keys so much as 3 requirements that need to be met.
Correct.
Okay.
What if the gift from a queen is a encrusted silver-plated warhammer that's worth 1,000 gold pieces?
1,000 gold.
Everything has
mean,
loopholes. Listen.
I'm
Warren Woodbrook, never hand me to the Minotaur, please.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. That's not going to happen.
I'm
Don't worry
gonna send some sass, but I'm not gonna know where it's coming from, nor the context.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that would work, but that sounds much more complicated than just getting a gem.
True.
So, I don't know how many of those they just have lying around their palace or whatever wherever they go.
I mean, hey, if I was rich, I'd do that, but you know, that's just me.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Not a bad question to ask next time you're there.
I'll definitely pencil it into my itinerary.
Okay, so, Viel, when you teleported out of the, whoa,
Last
you go.
guy.
What?
Scout will be back,
No.
or not.
Hi everyone, we are now Pablo Picasso painting.
Rozzy, I just noticed your shirt. That is absolutely appropriate.
Let's summon demons. Oh, I love it.
When you teleported out the window of the
Welcome back.
the granary and sped across the rooftops to escape.
Hashtag cold ass.
Yes, yeah, you got out of there with much haste. You ran back to kind of your home.
Secret lair.
Sure, if you want to be so bold. It's an
Thank you.
apartment in the Dockway, but you have a room above a tavern. And when you find yourself there, and you're digesting all this information, what would you like to do with it?
I'm going to grab my go bag and relocate post haste.
Okay.
Fuck out of town.
Okay. So you're going to continue to let everyone in the cult believe you're dead?
Yup. My boss
Okay.
just tried to kill me.
Yeah, they did. And you know that they're searching for that large sum of gold
Mm-hmm.
because they've promised it to Asmodeus.
Okay. Good to know.
So you have a very, very valuable collection of information right now.
Have I ever seen a sign that Sweet Baby Jesus is even real?
Oh, as Asmodeus and the gods are absolutely, certainly real. There's no doubt about that. Gods have walked the earth near Waterdeep.
Well, then if I give it to him first.
That's one option, sure.
Or I can keep it.
Okay. Let's stew on those ideas. But when you look for a new lair, what do you value in a new lair?
Privacy?
At
I
least
want
to
two
keep
hidden.
bathrooms.
I need Wi-Fi.
I need open concept.
Okay.
Just kidding.
And okay, well, we'll discuss that elsewhere when we're done with the stream.
Okay.
But I certainly don't think this is the last time we've seen Vielle.
No.
Yay.
And I think we can wrap up a little early tonight because that is such a good stopping point with the meeting with Laurel scheduled for the near future. I want to toy that around a little bit before we get back to it next week.
Yes.
And for anyone who has been watching, wow, just thank you for holding on through that frame rate. It's not good.
I know, guys, it's awful. It's my aged computer, which, unlike wine, does not age well.
On my next lottery dream lair.
Yeah, literally, honestly, no. When I have a better income, I'm going to invest into a new PC immediately.
Yeah. So, should any of you want to find me, Evil Sales Ass on Twitter is where I can be contacted and gotten. It's been a busy week on Twitter. I just found out that Tom Morello plays D&D this morning. He's running a D&D game for local kids.
Oh,
so
yeah, I
as
saw
if
that. Yeah.
as if being in Rage Against the Machine wasn't good enough, he's also a nerd.
That's awesome.
Dude, Zoe Kravitz plays D&D now.
Yeah, it's just a good time.
It is.
So Rozzy, our wonderful guest, who I enjoyed having here, where can you be located?
Cinder Wizard, pretty much anything.
On all of the things.
All of the things.
Find me on Netscape.
I don't even know what that is, bro.
Bro.
Wow.
Find me on
Wow. That
AIM.
just hit me with the old.
I'm younger than you and I know what that is. Like,
I don't know.
I saw MySpace was in the news today. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So the reason why MySpace, apparently they're migrating their servers and they lost everything, everyone's data previous to 2016.
Previous to like 2015, yeah. It was just, which is like everything that mattered.
So it's just like, oops.
Yeah, I don't think that's the first time they've had to delete back issue stuff though.
I mean, I don't think that was intentional. That was accidental. So.
Yeah.
It
Fail.
was accidentally on purpose.
Yeah. So Jess, moving on to you.
Hi. You can find me at Sweet Nine Tails on most things. Yeah. About it. I'm back to work.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, surgery was successful then, I suppose.
Yeah. Still recovering.
She still has a leg.
Yeah. Honestly, legs are great.
That's a bonus.
Yeah.
Let's call out Sky next.
Yo. Oh, you could follow me on Twitter at Fizzle down there. I'm now the asshole with AirPods. So
Is that microphone from your
Yeah.
AirPods? Because it sounds very.
Shitty.
Yeah.
For like a hundred.
It's terrible.
it's from my computer.
I was gonna say for $160 product, I would think that they would be better, but you know.
No, it's my shitty laptop.
Your shitty Mac laptop, right?
Oh.
Hey. It's old.
Nick, I'm moving right to left.
Yes, yep. You can find me at BlueAura94YT on Twitter, and pretty much BlueAura94 on everything else. And you can find me also doing the CarpeNerdus Twitter as well. I've been kind of locking down my accounts, so if you haven't followed me, just request it, and I'll add you in. Because, you know, job searching, I just want to make sure everything's under lock and key for the time being.
Yeah, because you would never post anything inappropriate.
Oh, yeah, no, totally, never.
No, not at all. Never.
Oh, yeah.
Never.
Yeah. So yeah, you can find me on those there. And honestly, just chat. I know we the Twitter feed for what's it called, the CarpeNerdus one. I've been posting a lot on there. So, but
Yeah.
yeah. Other than that, I'll pass it on to Rachel.
Mine's down there. Ugly Ducky 97. Did I get it right?
Yes, you
I
did.
think that's it.
Yep.
Yes, you did.
Yep.
Woo.
I'm still stressed about school. I'm so not impressed about it. I'm getting there.
That was a massive selection of dogs you posted to Facebook today.
It
Yeah.
makes me feel better, okay?
Nobody's complaining. It's just a lot of dog.
I'll keep doing it. I love dogs. It makes me feel better.
Fair. That is fair.
So feel free to go scream at her if you like dogs.
Yes.
In other words.
Yeah, if you stress her out, you will get dogs.
Yeah.
100% yes.
Reflexive dogs.
Yeah. It'll just be gifs of dogs, like 6 of them in a row.
Please send me all the dogs.
Alright. And then
Mail her dogs.
that brings us to the final member of our team, Oliver, who is an enigma who cannot be found.
Yeah, I'll be here next time we are here, whenever that'll be. Who knows?
It should be next week. I don't think we have any reason to miss out.
No, I mean, next week I have inventory 5 to 10 or 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. But good news is I'll be free the rest of the day, so I should be able to join in.
Yay.
Excellent. So, on that note, let's sign off.
Alrighty.
Peace out, Cub Scout.
Peace out, guys.